Hello everyone, I am Nitin Cheke, the student of Bristol Institute Pune, and my today's video topic is New Year celebration. So in this video I am going to discuss about how New Year is celebrated in different countries of the world. Each country has their own tradition, and depending upon their tradition there are different ways of celebrating New Year. Some of them are very interesting and some of them are very strange. So whenever we think about a New Year, the various things are came in our mind. Huge celebrations, then firecrackers, fireworks, late night parties, club parties, then eating various type of foods, wearing a new clothes. So these are the various things that came in our mind when we think about the New Year. So there are different ways of celebrating New Year in different countries. In Asian countries like India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, the people used to come on a street at the midnight and display the fireworks, firecrackers, and lightning up in the sky. Then dancing, music, drinking, and eating up various foods. At the morning of a first day of a New Year in India, there is a art like a rangoli is made in front of a home. Then people wear new clothes. Then cook various type of delicious foods, and the drinking and the music, dancing. And in India, the people spend most of the time with the family, friends, and relative. So in this way the New Year is celebrated in India in and Asian countries. But in Scotland there is a different way of celebrating a New Year. The New Year celebration in Scotland is called as a first fruiting or hogmanay. The people used to visit the home of their neighbors, friends, and relatives at the midnight. So the first person who visit to your home should bring a gift for you, and it is considered as a good luck for a New Year. In Spain, there is a different tradition of celebrating a New Year. In Spain, the people eat 12 grapes at the midnight on each sound of a bell. Means one grape is eaten for one sound of a bell, and the 12 grapes are eaten for the 12 sounds of a grapes, and it is considered as a good luck for a 12 months of the year. Then in South Africa there is a different way of celebrating a New Year, because in South Africa the 10 musics are selected before the 31st of December, and there is a voting on this 10 music, and the music which receives the major voting is displayed on their central radio station. Then in Egypt the New Year is celebrated when the Nile River is flooded, and in Persian countries the New Year is celebrated on spring equinox, means when the sun shine more or less on the equator, means there is the same length of a day and night. Then in the Sydney is the city of the Australia which hosts the first New Year celebration every year, because New Year arrives before in Sydney as compared to the other international cities. So there is a huge celebration in Sydney, and there are various spots in Sydney like the Sydney Harbour and Harbour Bridge where the New Year is celebrated. Then in countries like India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, the peoples make a various commitment and various there is a tradition of making various commitment and various resolutions on the eve of a New Year. The peoples decided, some of the peoples make a commitment of giving up bad habits, bad behaviors, and they decided to start the New Year on a good note. Some of the peoples make a commitment of giving up smoking, and decided to start with the daily exercise and eating of good healthy foods and try to living a healthy life. So the commitment can be anything, but what happen, as we see, the majority of the commitments and resolutions made on the New Year are failed. At the end, what matters, we have to be practical with our objectives which we set in our life. We have to be stick to our basics so as to live a happy life. So in this video I have discussed about how New Year is celebrated in different countries of the world. Thank you.